We have the 0-1 New York Jets visiting the 0-1 Tennessee Titans this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, noon Central Time. Guys, both teams need a win here to avoid going to 0-2 and starting off their season winless. Stay tuned. We'll break this down. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Titan Uprising here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm almost to 700 subscribers. I'm 9 away, I think, at the moment. If you guys can help me get there, my goal is to get to 750 before the season started. We got really close, so thank you to my new subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment. I love the comments. They're not always good. I had a lot of angry Bears fans on my last video, and that's okay. I know like this video, there'll be some Jets fans tuning in, and obviously I'm a Titans fan, so I don't know the Jets the greatest, but I do look into both teams, obviously, when I'm breaking down a video or a review. I do look into the other team, and I follow football closely, so I mean, obviously I don't follow all teams like I do the Titans, but I do know football. So guys, let's get into this video. Now, the Jets and Titans, both teams, they have great defenses, and the offenses here, they're still trying to figure themselves out. Almost like the video we did last week, the Bears and Titans kind of emulated themselves, almost like looking in a mirror. They resembled each other. The Jets and the Titans do as well. Great defenses, and the offenses are still trying to find their identity, still trying to get some cohesion. The Jets defense, though, they did allow 147 yards on the ground to 49ers backup Jordan Mason, and he was just gashing them all night long. I was not used to seeing that from the Jets defense, and maybe it was a little bit of a fluke, but Shanahan knows how to. He's just going to run the ball, and he's going to know how to do it. Not many coaches out there like Shanahan. He's just a genius. But this is a spot the Titans will have to lean on with Tony Pollard and Tyjae Spears. Pollard had 82 yards rushing last week. Wasn't that far off from a 100-yard game, and he's going to need that this week to help the Titans, because the Jets have all-pro corner Sauce Gardner, and he's probably the best corner in all of football, and he's going to look to clamp down Calvin Ridley this week. So the run game will become even more essential. What will also be more essential is DeAndre Hopkins coming back and not being on a pitch count like he was last week, because we definitely missed him. And I think he had 2 catches maybe, but he definitely wasn't out there. And he did answer some questions today saying that he did not have a tear and it's just a strain, just pulled it. So I'm not sure he did get kind of frustrated with it. He said it a few times to the reporters today. I don't know why he'd have a reason to lie about it, but you could tell he was frustrated with it, obviously answering the questions. And I love Hopkins. He's a very honest person, down to earth, tell it how it is. No BS. I like that about him. I really do. I liked him ever since he's been in the league. It just sucks that he was with Houston in the beginning. Wasn't the greatest when he used to light us up. But I think if that is true and he truly didn't tear, then I would hope that he's going to start to play some more and get up to full speed, because we're going to need him, especially in a game like this, because Sauce is going to be all over Calvin Ridley, and we're going to need Hopkins for sure. And especially because Will Levis struggled mightily last week, and he made some dumb, boneheaded decisions, and he basically single-handedly gave the Bears a win that they did not deserve. Yes, I will say it again. I'll say it for the rest of the year. The Bears did not deserve to win that game. Will Levis handed them that W, and that's just sickening. The Titans are going to lean on the run game hard in this one, I think. The pass blocking isn't what we hoped it would be. Obviously, it's early on. J.C. Latham, he did struggle last week, but, it was his first game. He's a rookie. The offensive line in general should get better every week. as they continue to gel. And they're going to be going up against a pretty good defensive line here in the Jets as well, with Williams over there. He's just a monster, and they're going to get tested. They really are. This defense is good for the Jets. Like I said, when they gave up 147 yards just to Jordan Mason, I was shocked. Just shocked by that. I don't expect that to be a reoccurring theme, but if they're going to be leaky in the run game, this is where the Titans are going to have to take advantage of. Because the Titans were efficient in run blocking, and there were some good runs to the left early on in the game. And like I said, I think the key for the Titans is to run the football this game, and if they can gash the Jets like the Niners did and take pressure off of Will Levis and not let him make some boneheaded decisions like he did last week. Now, the Titans' defense against the Jets' offense. Let's get into this one. The Titans have the #1 ranked defense right now, which is awesome. And Rodgers, he only threw for 167 yards last week with 1 touchdown and 1 interception. And one thing I did want to bring up, I forgot to bring it up earlier, the Jets are coming off of a short week, and they are visiting the Titans at home. I do look at that as being, those are advantages for the Titans here, so let's not forget that. I just wanted to make sure I got that out. Breece Hall, he ran for 54 yards on 16 carries. That's a 3.4 yard average. Not like Breece Hall. This game was not like the Jets. And like I said, both teams, they're still trying to figure out their offense here. Rodgers didn't play any. He played what? Barely a quarter last year? I mean, what? Was it one series he played last year? He got hurt really early in that first game. I want to say it was like the first series, or even the first play maybe. If someone can speak to that, that knows for sure how long it was, let me know down below, because he didn't play. I know for sure it wasn't past the first quarter, but the reason I'm bringing that up is he's basically new to the offense. He might have had a whole offseason last year and an offseason this year, but the game time play is so essential to players to gel and get in that continuity. And he just, you could tell they're a little off sync a little bit, and they will get better as the year goes on, just like the Titans will on offense as well. The Titans also have a lockdown corner in L'Jarius Sneed, and I'm pretty sure he'll be locked up with Garrett Wilson all day long. And that's going to leave Allen Lazard there, the guy that they just signed last season that had 2 touchdowns last week, probably going up against one of the other corners the Titans have who are very, very good, and that is Chidobe Awuzie and Roger McCreary. Now, the key to this game, though, will be pressure. Can the Titans front generate pressure like they did against the Bears? T'Vondre Sweat, the second round pick rookie, was an absolute monster last week, and he will only get better. I made a video on this guy. If you have not seen it, please watch it. I said he was not a reach at the time, and people were freaking out about this pick for some reason, but I really like T'Vondre Sweat. If he does this for a few more games, I'm buying his jersey. I should probably just do it already. I like this guy. He's only going to get better as well. Even Jeffrey Simmons came out and said, you haven't even seen the best of Sweat yet, which is just scary to think about, because him and Simmons, they're going to be a nightmare for opposing offenses, and they're going to be a nightmare for the Jets offensive line this week. I don't know if there's an offensive line that can take on both these guys. They're just disruptive. They're monsters. Simmons was triple teamed last week, which is just crazy. And then newly acquired linebacker Ernest Jones absolutely blew up an offensive lineman, and he looks like a steal. He will also see more playing time this week, according to the Titans, which is good. This defense is just going to continue to get better. Jamal Adams is back. He's going to be playing this week. The Titans are getting better. They're getting the players back. Ernest Jones will see more playing time. And like I said, Adams is back. They're going to just continue to gel, get better. I love it. This defense is good. And like I said, the key here is to get pressure and to stop the running game, because Breece Hall is a great running back, and we don't want to see him take over the game, and then Rodgers can just hit the Titans with play action. If that happens, it's going to be a long day for the Titans, and they cannot let Breece Hall start to get big runs and take over this football game. Rodgers, though, something I did want to note, he didn't really look that good moving to his left last week. He's still recovering from that Achilles injury. So, I just noticed, Rodgers has always been a pretty athletic quarterback. I just noticed when he went to his left, just didn't seem like he had that, I don't know, that power that able to stick his foot and drive and have that burst like he did to his right a little bit. So there's something to pay attention to. I think that will get better, obviously, as time goes on. He was hurt first game last year, so this is the first game this year. So he's been, a year now. He'll continue to heal up, and it's not a spring chicken either. It's not like he's in his 20s or 30s even. So this guy, it's gonna take a little bit, but he'll get better, and hopefully not this week. Maybe after next week. Like I said, he might be healed, but he's not 100% yet. The key here is to get the pressure on him and stay with it all game long. One more thing I wanted to bring up is the special teams. The Titans cannot give up blocked punts for touchdowns. Can't do it. The whole game changed because of that, and the meltdown began. Not to mention they gave up a ton of yards, return yards as well. They need to play better on special teams. And guys, I just gotta be honest, I can't get over how bad Will Levis looked on Sunday. And that has to be the bottom of the barrel for him, and he can only get better. Because if that's not the bottom of the barrel for him and he can get worse, it's not good. Not good at all. Titans would be in for a long season, and then who knows what they'll be doing at the quarterback position after. I'm hoping it was just a first game jitters, and that just doesn't happen again. And that's the bottom of the barrel. That's the worst we'll ever see Will Levis, because I can't stomach seeing that crap again. It made me sick. And, I have this game being tight. I don't have it being a very high scoring game. I personally think it's going to be, like 13-10. I can see it being 16-10, something like that. But I'm going to go 13-10 Jets. Now, every time I pick the Titans to lose, they win. So let's see if that holds true. Like I said, home opener, Jets on a short week. Titans have a great defense. Will Levis basically threw that game away. The Titans have lockdown corner, but so do the Jets. Two good defenses, two offenses that are trying to find themselves, that I think will rely on a running game a little bit to help out their quarterbacks. Obviously, the Jets have a better quarterback than the Titans do. I mean, there's not many Aaron Rodgers walking around the earth. So that's what I think. 13-10 Jets. And like I said, guys, every time I pick the Titans to lose, they win. So let's hope that stays true. They cannot go to 0-2, because then you're worried about going to 0-3. And then the chances of playoffs goes down dramatically. So let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, tighten up.